Hello, I'm David Liesenfeld, pastor of Rock Valley Christian Church, here with today's time of prayer, and it's inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 7, and in verses 7 to 8, where it says, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be open." Now it's kind of neat when we look at these verses, because what God is saying is that we are to be asking, we are to be seeking, we are to be knocking. And in life there is something about the journey and the exploration and the adventure of what life is about. And that is to continue to pursue where we're going, not just staying where we are today, but moving ahead in life. Now there's a principle here that is true, that if we keep asking and we ask for it, it's going to be given to us. That if we seek for it, we are going to find it. And if we knock, the door will be open. In other words, a lot of opportunities that come our way actually happen because there's been some preparation for those opportunities. And in addition to that, it's amazing how often we get interested in a certain subject of life, and then all of a sudden before our eyes, we start to see it pop up everywhere. I remember as a young man studying for a test to become an investment advisor. Didn't even know about investment advising, but once I started down the course of knowledge, it was amazing how many investment advisors I ran into, financial people, different ways of doing financial planning and talking, and realizing that there was a lot of information available. I just wasn't ready for it yet. But once I started asking the questions, once I started seeking the information, I realized it was available. In fact, it's like the old saying goes, that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And certainly what we find in life is a promise from God that everyone who asks will have it given. Those who seek will find. Those who keep knocking, the door will be open. So maybe as you're going off to work today, you're wondering how you're going to go from where you are to where you need to go. It happens by a pursuit. And what we need to be doing is making sure that our pursuits are in line with God, that they're according to His way and His will, that they're truly good for us, that we're not asking for things that could actually be harmful to us or our family. You know, some people pray to win the lottery. Is that really what's best? Is money really going to solve your problems? Because most of the time what I experience, money hurts people. It doesn't necessarily help them unless they realize that money wasn't meant to be the master of life that we chase after, but money was meant to be the servant that we send it out to do good things. We can often seek for things that are not good for us. We can pursue things that might give us pleasure for a while, but ultimately what they do is hurt relationships. So many commit affairs in their marriages thinking it will bring happiness, only to find that that doesn't bring you happiness at all. And maybe the grass that looks greener on the other side of the fence really just needs to be watered in our own backyards. That maybe we need to tend to the things that are right there and keep progressing in the life and in the relationships that God has already blessed us with. And so what I want us to do today is just ask God to help purify our desires, to give us the desire to ask, to seek, and to knock, but purify the desires, that it would be in line with His will and His way, and that we would only ask for the things that are truly good for us, and that God would be so gracious as to protect us from seeking the things that aren't going to be a blessing in our lives and that aren't going to be a blessing to those around us. So let's ask God for His help, and let's be asking for His will, let's be seeking His face, and let's be knocking on the door that He would let us in, that we could have fellowship with Him, we could share life with Him, and that we could be a blessing to Him as He has been such a tremendous blessing to us. Let's ask for His help now. Let's pray.